Hi, this is Diane Stahl from Diane Stahl Creative Art, and this is my art channel. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm here today with the 1,000 and Below collaboration, and our guest artist is Nate Bright from Nate Bright's Art. He is so talented and also very charming. Thank you, Nate, for taking time to help us build our channels. I apologize, I forgot to turn my camera on, and so I'm a little ahead of myself. Anyway, I will tell you about my colors. My colors today are Creative Inspirations Paynes Gray. I also have Benevolence from TLP, Blue Gray from Amsterdam, Silver from Amsterdam, and my next color is Titanium White from Amsterdam. Now, the challenge that Nate gave us for today's collaboration is snowflakes. And again, I apologize. I got ahead of myself. Anyway, I've got Paynes Gray poured in the center of these little cookie cutters, and then I ribbon the rest of them, and I'm going to blow them out and try to come up with a pretty design. I am popping the air bubbles. I just mixed it earlier, and it has a lot of air bubbles in it. So you got to get them out, or they make these little potholes in your painting. So in just a moment, I will be blowing it out and see if I can't get a creative composition. So here we go. One thing I did do is I really had way too much paint on my canvas. I normally don't do that. I try to calculate it very close. But in this case, this was a 14 by 14 gallery wrap canvas, and I kind of overdid it, but that's okay because I'll scrape up the drippings and I will save it, and it'll make a beautiful blue and real shimmery, and I'll use it in a future painting. So I'm still just blowing my composition out, and I'm going to just sit and let you watch. And then my goal is, after this is dry, it usually takes 2 to 3 days. Sometimes I like to wait at least a week before I try to add anything to it. That way it's completely dry. And we'll just see how the rest of it goes. Just adding a little more paint here because I wasn't liking what I was seeing. So one big blotch of Paynes Gray was a little too dark. Now I'm going to remove the little cookie cutters now that I've got a section cleared, and try to smooth out everything. It is kind of hard to go around them. And here goes the last one. I'm going to take it off, and I wish the colors, you can't really see it here, but close up, and some of the Paynes Gray, some of the other blue was inside it, and oh my goodness, it was really pretty. Now I just tilted my canvas because I wanted to see how much more paint was left on it. And it was still a good bit, so I had to keep trying to fix it without trying to muddy it. But I'm almost to the end where I feel good about it. I keep messing with the blow dryer. The adapter keeps falling off sometimes, and I got a new one that I'm gonna try out, and I think it'll be a lot better. So here I am, just popping the end of the air bubbles, and so here we have it. So now we will wait till it dries and then add our embellishment. I can't wait to see what all the other artists have in store. I look forward to seeing all the different combinations that someone can come up with just by giving them something like snowflakes. So I'm excited. I hope you are too. And it's just a nice thing to do every month and help our channels. Now here's the wet results. I did get, I'm sorry for the glare, I did get some sales out of it, and it's not too muddied. I think it came out very nice. The colors are striking. I will absolutely use these colors in another painting. Well, here we are. I already taped down my my stencils here, and I have Blue Black by Pebeo. I have Iridescent Pearl Fine by Golden, and I have regular gel gloss by Golden. The reason why I use the gel gloss is it kind of seals the stencil to where your paint doesn't seep underneath. I got a little ahead of myself. I guess I was just going to keep doing more and more snowflakes. So I had to wipe it off. Just wasn't concentrating on what I was doing. I have a tendency to do that when I know I'm filming. I don't know why, but it just makes me feel a different way. I'll get used to it, I'm sure. So here I am just adding the gel gloss. I added the blue black, but it turned more black than giving it that pretty shimmery. I should have used the Benevolence, and I think it would have done better, but it's a little easier to use the paint that's right out of the tube. It does better. Another reason why you use the gloss gel is that it adds texture when it's dry. So here I am just patting my colors in. That iridescent pearl is just so beautiful. I would use it in every painting if I thought I could get away with it. It's just gorgeous. So I think I'm just about ready to move on to the next little snowflake. I think I really wanted that one to see. I was getting ahead of myself again. I forgot to put the gel on there. So I had to wipe my palette knife off, and here we go. I would really like to experiment more with stencils. I think they're fun, and they add so much to paintings. I don't, being sort of in the beginning, I had quite a few canvases that didn't come out the way I wanted them to, and I have saved a few of them. And now that I have been getting more into embellishments and things like that, that I can go back now and get those canvases because I saved and dress them up. I also decided to add a little more silver in here to give it a little bit more contrast and sparkle. In just a minute, what you do, I have 2 wet paper towels over there, and if you're working, if you take the stencils off and you place them directly on the wet paper towels, it won't dry. It'll stay that way until you can clean them off properly and wash them off. So in just a second, we'll be done with this and be able to reveal our pretty little snowflakes. Thank you so much, Nate. Again, thank you so much for being our guest artist today. And I hope that after me that you follow Mr. Bill. And then we have Miss Izzy, who's new. I will put the lineup in the description so you can follow along. And here we go. Here's our little reveal. Oh, that turned out so pretty. So you just take the tape off and place it on a wet paper towel, and there's my other one. And that one actually, after I was finished, I actually filming, I went back and redid it because it was a little bit, I think I over mixed it. It didn't come out as well, but that did. That was real pretty. It came out fine. That one's a little blotchy, so I did actually redo that off camera. So here is the final results from the dry, after it dried. And I just want to thank you again for joining me tonight, and please follow the train. And I hope you have a blessed day and a Merry Christmas. This puts you right in the Christmas spirit. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And you have a nice day. Bye.